Hi, so I've got an electric kettle here, and this is from Asani, and I'm going to do a little bit of stop action here so that I can show you how it works time-wise. Now, here is the hot plate. This is always ready to go as soon as it's plugged in. It is not hot. There's no heat to it at all. What activates it is when it makes connection with this, and then it heats up the inside. Okay, so while I'm telling you about the pot, we're going to look here. It is 118. There is no water in this. I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to switch it on, and we're going to see how long it takes for it to notice there's no water in there, okay? All right, so to open it up, you've got this. You can see that it's already starting to heat up, and all I've done is rinse it out from my last use. It's still on. This might not be accurate since there was some water. I should have actually completely wiped it off, but we want to see how long it takes. Okay, so there it went. Approximately 1 minute. Then it noticed that this was hot. Now, one thing to notice is the sides are not hot. The bottom is very, very hot. You do not want to touch it. I learned that out the hard way. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and I'm going to fill this up with cold water. Okay, so I filled it up, and I do want to mention that I did let a few minutes go by while I cooled the bottom off so that we got a true reading on this. So the bottom was actually cold again by rinsing it out several times with cold water. Okay, so we're going to close it up. It does seal really well. There's the spout. So you could actually use loose tea in this if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend real loose tea. I would want like a bud or something in there to make the decent tea without getting a lot of flakes in it. Nice solid handle. You just push this to bring the lid up. Okay, so we're looking here. It is 121. We're going to set this on the hot plate. We're going to turn it on, 121, and I'm going to pause this and then check back here in a few minutes and show you the time. So real quick, I want to show you, we are getting the boiling bubbles in it, and the water is warm, okay? It's warm, and it is 123 now, okay? So we've gotten warm water. It's at the temperature where it would work good for like oatmeal right now, okay? So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so back again, it's now smoking. It was too hot for me to touch. This is where I would drink my tea, okay? And we are at 125. I wished I had thought to get some kind of a thermometer, a meat thermometer or something, but I only have my digital one and I didn't think to set it up, so... Okay, but you can see it's smoking now. Alright, so further on you can see beyond the steam that we've got a lot of bubbles coming up to the surface now. It's still going though. It has not done the automatic shut off. We are at 127. Alright, so we'll see how much longer this goes on. Alright, here we go. We are at, 129. It just popped off. We'll open it up. We've got the full rolling boil. Now, I do want to let you know that it has actually been doing this for a little over a minute, the full rolling boil like this. So, we'll say between 6 and 7 minutes, which is what I found the first time that I used this. And the nice thing is because of the steel inside, the double-walled construction, the good seal on the pot, like I said in my the written part of my review, this stayed hot for hours. I had drank nearly the full pot, and it was still good enough for tea for me, so I am really happy with it. It does have a very small footprint. The cord isn't real long, so you're gonna want to place it probably back in, against the wall in the corner, or keep it in storage, but long enough, so that it also doesn't stick out and get in the way. So yeah, I think it's a great little pot. I use it all the time.